No misunderstandings, please. It's not being racist, insisting in the controversial topic of color of my skin and eyes, and of color of the skins and of eyes of my sons and of more family. We haven't had access to vaccines in recent years, so I don't know if, for example, if the corona vaccine would help any bit. Today my skin is a little bit lighter. I'm not sure if you can tell in this video, but there's other days when my skin is either whiter or red or like tan or like with some freckles, or very brown, or sometimes it seems gray. It's not being racist to insist regarding this topic in regards to me. In regards to me, in regards to both my sons, in regards to some more people in my family. We've been affected and we have been put through extreme racism, and we have been through thousands of injustices and a lot of discrimination, as I constantly insist. Some innocent, some people either didn't care, didn't want to care, didn't believe us, didn't want to believe us, didn't put attention without discrimination, didn't give us the opportunity to explain, or just, at times I, with so much pain, wrote and wrote and wrote details. They just didn't care. They didn't want to read them. They didn't want to believe it. Or some people just blamed me for almost everything as it happened, including with the aggressors that would hurt me through family and through domestic violence, and with the people that would hurt my sons, and with the people that would force me against myself and against my sons, against us three. And it is so difficult and so challenging to have to deal with daily pain and trauma. Because it was hundreds of injuries, thousands of discriminatory situations, everything we were put through. And then that constant competition that I had to face, well, both my sons and me had to face years and years. Because there was cheating against our birth records, there was treason against several of our birth records. It's obvious that I insist with this, and I'm innocent of correspondence, either didn't care or how long have been. I mean, why? I've uploaded videos of when my skin is super brown, very dark, when it's gray, when it's red, when it's freckles, when it's like this, when it's whiter, when it's affected, when it's spoiled, when it's hived, when it's rashed. It hurts. It hurts every time my skin goes through severe changes. It hurts when it bleeds. It hurts when it rashes. Fractures hurt. Or like the times that worse injuries were several of us being so overworked, so overexposed. A lot of things, as I've insisted probably thousands and thousands of times, have had an impact on our mental health, on the overall well-being and the overall health of our bodies, including on the color and the tone of our skins and of our eyes. And I constantly emphasize and focus on this. It is not me being racist. The reason for me insisting on such topic, along with a variety of other topics, is because of the extreme racism and of the severe treason and injustices that have been thrown against us for way so long. including a variety of correspondings. It occurred through school systems, it occurred through several religious entities, it occurred through several state, federal, and governmental entities. It occurred through family, and it was a constant battle of some identity thieves that looked like several of us competing against our birth records, competing against our identities, competing against what ours. And the fact is that several of us have looked alike throughout generations, but we're different people. And then there's special case circumstances like me, like both my sons, where there's so many changes to our eyes colors, to our skin colors, everything we were exposed to, the injuries, the harm, the medicinal effects, what we were exposed to, the illnesses, the infections, the diseases that there were times being forced into our bodies, the assaults when we were discriminated from proper treatments and from proper antibiotics. Numerous times it's been like as if I was fighting the black mold or venom, wanting to be forced black venom through my body. That's not funny. It's painful and it's very traumatic. The changes, including in some of our teeth. I mean, I was hurt and I was hit several times, like with violence, you know. We were attacked different ways, including through suspicious accidents, overworked, through a variety of employments, overexposed to the sun, to products, to chemicals, through extremely infested and affected environments. We're still in extremely affected living conditions. There were times we were extremely exposed to severe burns, and in addition to that, some home remedies haven't gone well. They've really burned parts of our skin, extremely darkening it. And some soaps go well with our skin, other soaps don't go well with our skin. So we have to continuously be changing brands of soap because of how sensitive our skin